Nyadru Steven is my name. Like my chief warden has introduced, I'm the tourism warden for Queen Elizabeth National Park, where we are now. Where we are is one of the activity areas which is called the Kasenyi Plain. Kasenyi Plain is a place where we do game drive both night and day. And also we do the lion experiential in this place. We have chosen this place for game drive. Actually, we are not the ones who chose, but it is the animals that chose. Because, you know, predators follow where other animals graze from. The animals also want to graze in open area, open savanna area, so that they can be able to spot the prey. And they can also be able to have enough palatable feeding grass for them. And this is the area where we're going to do these activities. One person asked about how cheap we have made these protected areas for our domestic tourism promotion. Uganda Wildlife Authority has made this product more and more affordable. A Ugandan, an adult Ugandan, will pay only 20,000 per day per person to enter the national park. That is category A national park, where Queen and Maxon and other parks fall in. You pay 20,000 for gate entrance fee, and if you are going for any activity like game drive and you don't need a guide, it's free. But if you need a guide, you pay extra 20,000 shillings. Guides add your adventure. The interpretation, the interaction with the guide add value to your adventure. Then when you are doing other activities like boat ride, we have made for Ugandans very, very cheap, about 30,000 shillings. Foreigners pay $30. Entrance for foreigners is $40, but Ugandans pay 20,000 shillings. If you are going for nature walk is only 10,000 shillings for Ugandans. A resident foreigner pays about $15. Foreign non-resident pays about $30. Accommodation for school-going groups, like where some people slept in student center, we have made it very, very affordable so that we impact conservation education into these young children. And they pay only 5,000 shillings. But the teachers pay 25,000 shillings. So these are the affordable rates we have made in order to promote domestic tourism for all the East Africans.
Even for non-students, someone can even sleep.
For educational groups, yeah.
Camping.
And then camping is only 20,000 shillings. The 20,000 for camping cuts across. Whether you're a foreigner, you're Ugandan, we pay 20,000 shillings. Without, you come with your tent. But if we have tents available, you hire the tent at 20,000 shillings, wherever you are in Uganda Wildlife Authority estate. So those are the affordable rates we have for Ugandans. So out there, please don't think these parks are very expensive. They are very cheap and affordable. Don't watch these animals when you are watching them on TV. When the whites have come here, they have done documentary. When the journalists have come here, they have done documentary. Please come and watch them live. They are affordable and very cheap. Now we are going for our game drive. From here, we are starting from here. We shall follow the main road going to Kasenyi Community Village, fishing village. And from there is when we shall begin to drive through the game drive routes and look for the animals of our interest. And the lion is the key. The chief said that Queen is the only area you will not live here without seeing lions. And today, I promise you, you are likely to see the lion. Thank you so much. Another question? Two, when you are inside the park, you should drive at a speed limit of 45 kilometers per hour. And when you are inside the park, you don't hoot. You don't hoot, because that hooting disturbs animals. And when you are inside the park, please respect these animals. When you respect them, they will also respect you. Give their distance, and they keep the quite critical distance point so that you are not attacked by these animals. Please keep the critical distance. And when you are inside the park, it's very, very good to move with a guide, please. I advise you, whenever you're coming to the park, move with guides. And when you are moving on the tracks, please don't go off the track. You go off the track, we have a fine of about $150, which you pay. So please, these are simple rules we can be able to follow. Nobody should fall a victim when you come here for your honeymoon, you young girls. Please enjoy the park and go back without any problem. Thank you. As we wait for these people, we have other premium activities that we do in Queens. Very, very premium and excellent activities. You did a boat ride yesterday, and you saw the aquatic animals and the land animals, the plant species, the bird species, the intra-African migrant birds, and the Palearctic bird species that come from Europe. Accommodation. We have all categories of accommodation in Queen. We have the high-end accommodation, that is 5-star lodges. We have the mid-range, and we have the low budget. We have over 42 lodges around Queen Elizabeth National Park in different categories. Back to Mwea, we have low-cost accommodation where some of us slept. We have accommodation as cheap as 52,000 self-contained room. We have for 82, that is twin bed, 82,000 twin bed, and 102,000 double bed. Executive room where my director slept is 128,000 shillings. In addition to that, we have self-catering guest houses. The self-catering guest houses have sitting room, dining, fridges, kitchen, everything is equipped.